Yeah, it's basically the same. Just basically the same plays that you normally see. Kansas City's playbook. Let's see how this one looks.
You get that 20 to put it on my thing.
Yes, sir.
I'll save it.
Yes, sir. Definitely gonna be able to pay him back Thursday.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Marquez Callaway. Now over 1,000 receiving yards on the season. It's the Saints and the Packers.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So the Packers offense backed up here to begin their first drive. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Now Cousins. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. He's got room past the 30.
Are you serious?
Now he's free to midfield. 20. Touchdown, Packers. DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab.
Packers are a good team for a reason.
Was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. It'll be the 6'3" QB Trevor Siemian calling the shots, the former Northwestern Wildcat. 1st 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Simeon off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. To the sideline. What a catch. Doesn't get
he went to Hills to the
Kamara. Keep the feet in bounds. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Simeon. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now a play fake, and it's Simeon. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Simeon. And this is caught. Touchdown. Adam Troutman, 32 yards. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all total, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The numbers last week for Tunyon. 6 catches, 66 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone for him today.
You're right. They've struggled 32 of 32 in that category. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off of play action, Simeon.
I just threw it away because I didn't see anybody open.
They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
It's a high kick and hit pretty well. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
34 yards on the punt.
The Packers getting ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Well, they're running here on the jet sweep, and the reinforcements coming as they're going to stop it behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. He finds Watson complete, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And he's taken down here by the Saints. David Onyemata has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. Fielded at the 33. A solid stiff arm.
Get a walk.
7 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
2nd and 9 from the 44. They'll pound it up the middle with Camara. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Play action. It's Simeon. That's complete to Troutman right side. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The trick play works. He's got the first. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. But defensively, they had to be aware and ready for the fake in that situation. We were surprised they were lining up for the field goal. Didn't matter. They still got it.
I know the goalposts are painted, you know, that fluorescent color, but you almost needed that thing the golfers use, right?
The rangefinder.
Yeah, the rangefinder to find out what the distance really was. Yet they still were able to execute the fake and pick it up. That was a big-time play there.
The numbers a week ago for Johnson. He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap. Yet he was still making play after play. It's like he was running routes versus air in practice.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Camara up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. fake the handoff. Now Simeon. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Kamara trying the right side. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass is caught for a first, but he's looking for more.
I didn't want to go for it, but I was like, let me give it a try.
And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off for 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Cousins on 1st down. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. To throw is Cousins.
Good job, Ellis. Good job. Good job, guys.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Cousins with a give to Jones.
Jones has ankle breaker.
2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's
What? Why does that keep happening? Madden, please fix your game.
38, a big march forward on the 3rd down conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Cousins never fumbles, so I don't know why that glitch.
In the backfield, all receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Simeon incomplete on 1st. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A 10th carry for Kamara, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. To throw is Simeon. He finds his man Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. They'll fake it. Now Simeon. He'll buy some time right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. What's good on the extra point? And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This taken in at the goal line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. First down, here's Cousins.
The Packers' offensive line is not this bad. This is ridiculous. This is embarrassing.
Pretty wild first quarter. 21-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And this one into the hands of DJ.
That's one.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Cousins. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return.
I lost the 13.
That will come the offense as they take over. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Cousins. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing on third down, Simeon. Complete. It's Johnson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here we go with Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ballgame. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
Now a play fake, and it's Simeon. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Saints at 7-5 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now it's Simeon. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. And some space here. And he'll take it.
Yeah, he tried to tackle me when I was telling, and then we ran under me.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year, and the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the first, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped. But we've talked about this before. Sometimes as a defense, you get so wrapped up in defending the first down line.
We don't talk about that one.
Line of defense, and once they get past that, they're gone.
The ball upright on the team.
We don't talk about that one.
The Saints kick team booms it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
One more.
Throwing is Cousins. That's into the hands of... Catch and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first.
Do I have a bigger head than you? No, I don't.
It's a 1-yard loss.
What do you mean?
Second and 11.
By a couple of inches. Oh, let's go, Williams. And I gotta use it here. Yes, you.
The Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Dad, my head only measures to be like 8.5 inches wide.
8.5 inches my ass.
Your ass is not even that small.
You don't have no 8.5 inches head, boy. Your head is at least like 9 or some change.
There's no way my head's
round. You got milk dud head.
Hey, whoa. It is not that.
Until you lose weight, you gonna have people around here.
Dad, my head ain't that big, bruh. Dad, you can ask Mom. Ask Mom. Ask her, because I know she's going to tell you that you telling a bull-faced lie.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Simeon. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Ask Mom. I want you to ask her right now. No, she won't.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. Play action. It's Simeon. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Simeon incomplete on first. Here's 2nd and 10 now. He'll look to throw. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. Here's Simeon.
You can't even say that with Bonafides.
Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and
no, I
making
don't.
that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
Everybody's talking about one-man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Once with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Look at DJ Chark.
I forgot Jamal was on this version.
He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
They'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw, Cousins. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
Wrong person.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Cousins. And Watson has it right side. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Cousins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Good job, Matthew.
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And Callaway taking it in left side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Simeon. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And some room to work. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Again, this is Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll fake it. Now Simeon sliding out of the pocket.
Damn it.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Damn.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin out in Houston, and it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. Nick Foles throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes.
I mean, it's the Texans.
Next, we're off to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And at the half, they have the lead over the visiting Titans. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Christian McCaffrey, well over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run as well. And on now to a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Packers. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on the secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Saints, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys.
Oh, good hit. Douglas, good hit. I'm not even mad.
This game, I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. He'll get this to about the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
I gotta give Thomas a chance.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
And I mean, Man City dominated that game. And it was fun. It was fun watching that game.
At the 21. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Gotta give Thomas a chance.
Play action. It's Ryan. And it's intercepted
Coming back.
at the goal line.
Yeah.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
That's interference. Defense.
A CD that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15.
Just like a car.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Luck's good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
Cameron Matthew back in the
zone.
zone.
This is a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this.
Let's see.
42-7. Oh wow. 80% completion. That's not
This is
good.
an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Cousins on first down. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Cousins now. Flushed out right. And this one ended. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Chark never fumbles, so that's a
last week as well. So now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can...
Damn it, another pick.
For the fourth time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game, passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is
third and long. So it doesn't matter.
Running with Kamara. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Rolling to his right. It's hauled in by Harden.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted the rat catch.
A few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turn.
Don't glue because we're winning.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Scored a career franchise.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw brought in by Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Cousins with a give to Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Both Tampa and New Orleans in this simulation blowing out their opponents.
We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times.
Oh, come on, Aaron. Damn. You gotta do it like that. That was on the screen pass, too.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Of course.
Throwing his Cousins.
All games.
Catch there. He doesn't get
it, but they're that dysfunctional of a franchise.
They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Cousins. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To the air again, it's Cousins. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll complete this one to Watson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And inside give to Jones.
Yes! He's in the zone!
Inside the 5 at the 4.
Why are you doing deep routes at the goal line?
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got it. It's caught.
Now he's back out of it. Great.
Donovan Peoples-Jones from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
45.
And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
That was supposed to go to Thomas.
And incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Kamara. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
How the hell do you get your finger bit off?
With some tempo.
Only in America. Only in America.
Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle.
They want me to go for it.
5, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go with Kamara.
Are you serious?
Not going anywhere.
Come on.
They stop it for no gain. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. Cousins throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Robert Tonyan, the intended target, and it's 3rd down and 2.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cousins. Throw complete to the tight end, Tonyan. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now that's staying ahead of the
Oh my God.
Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now Cousins hands to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First down, here's Cousins. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The 8th play of the drive.
Jared talking about the Teletubbies. I love that show. I already knew that all those characters were gay. I kind of figured that from the get-go.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive.
My momentum bar. I wanted to get that easier.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And he can't find a receiver.
Ayamada.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down the ground. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Cousins to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Cousins. Quick slant to Watson.
Really?
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Damn it. I lost my momentum bar, man.
Christian Watson.
20 points again.
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a 3 series, he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got. And now the ball's
What the hell?
near midfield, and the Packers pick
Oh,
it up.
hell no. Are you serious, Deontay?
Right at the 44-yard line. Well, number one.
Are you
things
serious?
not to do when you're up 3 scores in the. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
Yeah, because that was a catch. Give me that. That was a catch. Come on.
To review the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and
that was a catch.
Fumble.
The hell? Now that's stuck on his recce.
Off the bootleg. And that falls to the ground.
Come here.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Oh, look at this play call. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
That backfired.
And to be frank, Charles, maybe they just got a little too cute there.
Not just a little too cute, but maybe a bit overconfident. It's almost like they felt like they could dial up anything there and it would work. And they were going for a big hitter on that play. Because you don't call that just to pick up short yardage.
They dug deep in the playbook. Probably wish they had not.
Yeah, I'm not going to play again. Because he has positive rushing yards. I don't want to get rid of him. So.
To throw, Cousins. This is caught.
Really?
And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
The puck?
Now Jones. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Cousins. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the fourth quarter play. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. Jones.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Damn it!
Touchdown, Packers.
Robert Tonyan.
Again.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
That'll go for a gain of
That's a damn spider. It's nothing to be scared of. What is wrong with you, child?
On second down, Kamara.
And it pushed
Funny serious?
37, gain of 2.
Ryan now to throw on third down. This is caught. It's Hardy.
And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't
Oh,
think
come on.
anyone in the building fooled right there. As that
Come
one's gonna
on.
blow up in their
Go for
faces.
work.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And look at this, it's a fake.
Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the
Really?
Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, sometimes the fake punts work out. They're fun, and you're so smart for doing it. And sometimes, Charles, what happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. You have to catch the defense
no
completely
surprise,
aware
no.
that this might happen, this might occur. Unfortunately, somehow they tipped it off, or they were just well coached and on their toes.
Following the interception, Cousins. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Third and short yardage, Cousins.
He'll find Aguara complete. Well, we're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he's
After
So
review of the
Dennis
play,
Allen successful in that challenge. A good decision to throw the flag.
Lions on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On second down, it's Jones. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. The 20, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. A fumble return, and a Saint touchdown. Let's hold down the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Am I surprised? No.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A first down throw for Cousins. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Cousins.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
What? I'm literally jumping for the ball. Why does that keep happening?
Every defensive staff limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
That's some bullshit, bro. Why does that keep happening? And it's not happening just to me. It's just happening to every guy who's played this game. That keeps happening. Why does that keep happening? 500 yards? Are you serious?
From the 24, Cousins. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown.
Another.
Great. Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone,
God, why is
this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action now. Ryan. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 10 yards, good for his Saints. First down. A clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
That's disgusting.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Again, this is Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action. Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Will Lutz now to try the New Orleans field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
He completes it. They've got a first down.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Parker, we're watching a game on the gridiron, but a sandlot contest just broke out with that play, didn't it?
It's a little college-esque, right?
Oh, very much so. Okay, let's see if we get it right. Flip it to the kicker. He throws it. Complete. How about those guys? That was successful and fun to watch.
And gutsy.
I held the button.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
The interception was a great starting point,
What?
but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And they'll get him down up
Really?
past the
600
15.
yards again?
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Cousins now to throw on first down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Second and 7 from the 20.
Cousins now. Sharp's got it left side. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown is imperative on this.
It's images. Okay,
You have to
okay.
think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, it's Cousins. That's complete to Lazard.
Come on.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Man, y'all some pussies, bro.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
Okay, and somebody had a teaser. Sorry to hear that, but
You got the big lead
it's a damn teaser.
Give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Cousins again. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Looking deep downfield.
Give me that. Let's go.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action with Ryan. That would complete downfield to Thomas. And they'll have it in the
She wasn't even wearing anything risque. Like, really? That's some pussy, bro. She wasn't even wearing anything risque, for real, for real. I mean, come on. Get,
no matter what,
grow a few.
And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
Get off me.
Secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Oh, it is
on
a
the ground,
counter.
Kamara. And he'll be brought down here.
I get
at the
fumbled
3-yard
forward.
line. A good chance now to put this game
Oh, it was
on ice.
it was
This is
it was a
first and goal.
crosshatch.
Kamara. He's into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. This one now, Charles, you have to think all the way.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense. And
Oh God, this was so bad.
And they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught at the 25.
Nearly 700 yards, are you serious?
And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position.
That needs to get out of Madden. I'm so mad right now because that glitch always happens. 200 yards? Are you serious? 270 yards? Are you serious?
He let him a bit too much. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Cousins. Catch made by Watson on the out route. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll throw again. Cousins. And it'll be
Thank you. Hit that.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Play action. It's Ryan.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this
What?
is incomplete. A huge game.
Are you serious?
Does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
How do you overthrow a guy who's 20 yards down the field?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play.
Yeah, I'm going to win this game anyways. I'm mad at a little 35 points here. Yeah, can't beat blowing out Houston.
What? Complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Yeah.
As they'll stop him with a
no, I had to try again.
to go in the football game. So not
what do you mean what happened?
First and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
It's the fact that every time any of us play, as soon as the computer throws a deep ball over 50 yards, you can literally see our guys running towards the ball, and they somehow get an opportunity to jump, and I'm jumping along with them, but they somehow jump over me when my defensive back is the same height and size as the wide receiver.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's in. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. We'll give a review on this being inside.
But how is that a catch?
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cousins looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion.
Really? 40 points to the Packers. 3 touchdowns to Chark. Are you serious?
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
Really? 300 yards?
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Now the Saints are going to get to this. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
I messed up. I was trying to go this way, this way.
They had to have the onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the
about 29 yards average. Because I'm not a big fan of going deep ball, because I just see no point.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Had to go Johnson.
Ryan. The quick throw knocked away. It's
really?
incomplete.
42 points. 739 yards back. Really?
Understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
Yeah, we won, but I gave up 720 yards to Kirk Cousins. Any other quarterback would have been fine with it, but still. Okay, cool. Hey, how is Davenport still? Yeah, not an X Factor. Okay. I'll have to fix that. There. Oh. Davenport is a X Factor as of the last Madden update. Mm. 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 Fucking 5 straight. Sheesh. Mm. So basically, so we would still be the 6th seed. Am I surprised? No. That was just game 1. I don't even know, duh. No. I mean, it's the Bears. I'm going to beat these guys. Wow, that's surprising. Am I surprised? No. Damn, 15 minutes?
It's week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Marquez Callaway. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far.
Oh, wow.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Superdome. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage.
I love those orange, those red beans. The orange beans are fire!
First-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State, it's Justin Fields.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against the 3rd and 5.
Increased chance to block kicks and greatly increase he creates
Buying time to his
fumbling
left.
chance.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Ugh.
Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Northwestern University. It's Trevor Siemian.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off of play action, Siemian. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
Shit about black folks. Or
And he gets it away. A directional kick going
I
toward the
shanked it
sideline.
again.
And this one will not
Actually,
be returnable
no.
as it sails out of bounds.
I thought I shanked it.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where did they go?
Anywhere and everywhere, but they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback, and indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the 1st round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect it. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
Well, maybe they can use that and carbon copy it. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Back to throw.
Yes, come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. You can't even catch. You can't even stand it with a straight face. Come on.
Take over at their own 28-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol.
No one's going to be open over the middle.
Keep feeding me. They just kept feeding him. And next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
Are you serious? I'm struggling with the 2-11 Bears. Are you kidding me right now?
The punt here as he'll send this one away.
This is bonkers.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
I hate punting.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And partner, I know so far, and we're still
really, Marlins.
You love this game as a defense.
Really, Marlins.
0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? When these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well,
He lost 25 yards.
I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh, wait, what?
Read option, here's Montgomery. And the result
Really?
here, a pickup of 8.
I did not know that you can't. I thought that was a punt. That was a free kick, so they got the ball back. Are you kidding me? Really?
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Come on.
Chicago. David Montgomery with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's now a 7-2 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's so embarrassing. I'm losing to a 2-win team.
This fielded right at the goal line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Simeon's throw complete there to Johnson. Kamara up the middle. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Simeon rolling to his left. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Here's Simeon. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll fake it. Now Simeon. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. The Saints had 8 and 5 to start play. And they come and feeling. We're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy.
Come on, ref.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Now it's Simeon off the bootleg. Batted at the line, but he still brought it in. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a play fake, and it's Simeon.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Simeon. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. There's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Deontay Hardy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to move back in front. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line. So the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable.
Wait. You really think the Niners are going to the playoffs? Get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with it. They're not even going to win. They're not even going to win 7 games. What makes you think they'll make the playoffs? Get out of my face with that.
Fields and the Bears with a 1st and 2 at their own 14-yard line.
Get out of my face with that. You can't even say that what benefit is.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And brought down, but
13
before
yards
reaching the 25. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Fields. He's got a man, complete.
Really?
He'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now again running right is Montgomery. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Johnson on its post.
Let's go.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And a huge return as he'll take this one down inside the 30-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of it.
Play action. It's Simeon. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this 1st quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. There's Simeon. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get through.
Yeah, we were able to see it. Offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. If we do, we got a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. Flush to his right. Taco Charlton. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking really close. They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Oh, are you serious?
Broadway. He's at the 50. 30,
Are you serious? 99 yards? Are you kidding me?
Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as they have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal.
Oh, now they want to do the perfect
anything
football.
to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker try.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 54 yards. So that changes things
I have
in
never
a big
given up
way.
a
Now from all the way down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now Simeon. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's good for the Saints.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints have yet again retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that will
You
make
got
this
yourself some food.
point game.
That's cool.
So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
I remember that game. The Saints got thrashed in that one.
On the
See, I'll
return, it's
beat him up.
Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And he's only going to make
Yes,
it to
I'm
the
up
13-yard line and no further.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity. Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And again back to Kmet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38, Fields. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 50, here's Fields. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A game there of 30 big ones. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that play is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
But he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Once more Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown.
2 touchdowns in the first quarter. First half.
David
Really?
Montgomery on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gives him a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive.
Bruno Mars is overrated.
David Montgomery's
Plus he cheated on Ariana Grande, so I could care less.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
I don't know.
Simeon. That's taken in by Callaway. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Edward. Not as well as I would have thought.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's got it across midfield and into Bears.
Why does it always say inches?
On
third down. Here's Kamara. And he's got room. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Thank you.
Alvin Kamara, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year as they have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive.
I'm disappointed. I gave up 21 points to a bad team. I'm not
right
upset
there
enough.
on that play.
I'm a little upset to come back to them, but coming back, I'm kind of disappointed.
This team was truly threatening to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays in any series. And a big streak like that, it only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was
Why does that keep happening?
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's on his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Fields. And incomplete
Again?
on the deep ball.
Keeps boring me into enemies I don't want.
Attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now this will be caught by Mooney. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
But I can never stop anybody from 30 on my phone. I don't understand.
A terrific play call. So the big play gets him all the way down to the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Fields throwing again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now it's Fields. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
No, the corner, Lamar Jackson.
Here, losing yardage back to the 16. Myers' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw him a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
35-40, 45-40, 45-40, 35-30. 25-10. 15, 10, 5, touchdown to Trevor Siemian. You have to realize he ran a 4.9 640. Not the fastest by a quarterback, but he still has that sneaky speed.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying.
I couldn't even celebrate with the guy because I was just like, let me just get to this. He's too slow to celebrate and take it to the crib. Maybe a faster version of him.
Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet.
32-24. Not only that's a franchise record for a quarterback, that's the longest in the NFC South Division history.
The kickoff unit is out on the
Actually,
field.
second
They will
longest.
send
Can't
this
do
one
like
away.
80 out of this rookie season.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go.
Oh, yeah, Minshew, of course.
So far, it's been a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far, he's north of 100 yards receiving. And the result here,
200 yards.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Awesome. Great.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
That's one.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Now the Saints coming back out, ready to go for this next drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 38. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
I forgot tight ends can't cheat.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Shouty.
On 1st and 10, Siemian.
Troutman! What's wrong with you?
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a qualified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Throwing again is Siemian. Bats it away and it falls down.
Welcome back.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 4th down, Siemian. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have the Saints first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. The last
Hope everything goes well.
That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Praying for you.
Siemian now to throw. Got his tight end.
You want a hug? Are you sure?
Don't worry about it when I wake up.
Ow.
It's Johnson. So they got the deal done, and now he can just focus on football. He's got that behind him. Family not going anywhere, staying put. He can focus on football.
And I like how you mentioned the family, because that's a huge part of it, because everyone needs to be happy and comfortable. And, you know, while this process was going on, people had to be wondering, especially within his own crew, are we going to have to move? Are we going to have to change things? Not anymore. They get to stay where they're comfortable and familiar.
Again, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara on his regular monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets it. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields going for the deep ball. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties.
Cool. Nice. Are we surprised the New Yorkers can't keep their hands to themselves? No.
The running game, they tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. The New Orleans offense set to take over. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Simeon on first down. That's complete to Troutman, right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. From the 44, Simeon. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Again, Simeon. That is caught by Callaway. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. 125 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Kamara trying again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are able to add on to their first-half lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Lux with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he's only going to make it to the...
Shut up, dude. No. No, thank you. No need. There's nothing missing. God damn, I remember. I hate how shit's so weak that we can't do HD videos.
Bears going to take over now late in this first half.
God.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
I'm mainly going to be watching that.
Fields on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how frequently we see fumbles returns.
What's the score right now? Sheesh.
Trying to pick this as the game signature play so far. You do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
They trade Riley Bowers into it.
Let's take it in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taco Charlton able to record his 5th sack of the season. A final shot before the break. Fields will get that complete to his tight end Kmet. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Bucks who were able to come in and win one on the road. Nick Foles, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they trail the visiting LA Rams as that one's gone to the intermission. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Christian McCaffrey, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And they've had their way running the football, well over 100 yards already as a team, with 2 more quarters still to come. Meanwhile, for the Saints, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race.
I'll come back for the 9 o'clock. But at 7:45, I gotta switch over to not the Western Conference Finals, but the NHL, but the Eastern Conference.
Well, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wildcard teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. That one a first down pickup of 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd and 5 now. Ryan completing it to the right side. Johnson.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. To throw is Ryan. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Ryan to throw. A quick throw,
That was
incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time, spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 23. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here we go with Kamara. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And he didn't
Really?
get there.
I'm gonna get 3 yards.
Push past that yellow line. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Fields. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Fields. For the catch.
What? Oh, no, sir. Oh, no, sir.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in?
What? I lost both challenges?
So the
Come on,
challenge there
ref.
does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st
That's
and 10,
trash.
here's Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again is Fields. That's into the hands of Pascal. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Toss left to Montgomery. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Here's Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
What?
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go.
I am jumping! How did he moss me?
Also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Here's Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that
It was a perfect throw, not
incomplete.
overthrow.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A give to Kamara running right. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and
On 3rd down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Perfect.
Now Ryan. And that
Overthrew.
is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the shotgun, Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What? Oh no. Oh no. There's no way that's a fumble. That's ridiculous.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board. They're happy that they kept it and did that. So very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe just says, what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Yes, he's in the zone. Why are they doing trips?
Now it's Fields.
3rd down.
Montgomery, another target and catch. And he will have the Bears 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
They'll go option to the short side. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Option again.
Fields going to keep it once more. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
What are they doing? Deep routes.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields completes a Mooney on the slant.
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And
I
his
missed
guys will
time
get the
going.
football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what
There's
we
no
saw
point
in
in
the last
throwing
possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time will it result in points? We'll find out. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
What?
Intercepted. Picked up by
Really,
Jalen
guys?
Johnson.
I lost the
And they are
momentum
gonna
bar for
set
that.
up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Flood comes though.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And again back to Komet. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Now a 1st down throw. Fields.
Let's go!
As this one's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Now he's in the zone.
We've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, it's Ryan. Again, it's Johnson. Yes, midfield.
I got him in his
being taken down.
Yeah, the
Now a
140
first
already.
down carry. It's Kamara. Stopped on the play by Kyler Gordon. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. And here comes the end around as Ryan will just leave this for his wide out. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Ryan. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
No!
Dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
What? Johnson, come on!
By Jaquan Brisker, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So consecutive picks, and each offense, you know, they drove the ball close enough to at least attempt a field goal, but on back-to-back drives, the defense is stood firm and forced an interception.
Yeah, it's a really nice battle seeing one answer the other with a turnover. to keep points off the board.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From his goal line here, Fields. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Really?
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first down, it's Fields. That's complete.
Why does it keep pushing me forward when I'm trying to pull him backwards?
For 6 yards, and it's second down. They'll go option to the short side, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down. Back now here live in New Orleans. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Fields now to throw.
Lattimore!
Incomplete. Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Completing it to
wow,
the
what a placement of the ball. I get
and they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Red zone scissors again.
On second down and 4, Ryan. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Hard kick. He's the one in motion. I'm also dumping down to him.
They go play action with Ryan. And
really, guys? Come on.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
Ryan, a little pop pass, jet sweep.
Ankle breaker, but it wasn't enough. Come on.
They run. It's Kamara. Going.
Really? You couldn't get a yard? Are you serious?
Losing a yard or 2. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Bears will get the football
I'm
back.
sorry, bro. That
Fields and the Bears now with a first and 10. Just shy of the 30.
There's no fucking way.
Back to throw. Fields. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
35, 45.
To throw again on second down. Fields. And that'll fall incomplete.
Sheesh, that ankle breaker, but boy, it was fail.
They come up now 35.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20.
Fields.
What?
Got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Why does that keep freaking happening?
On third down there, 21 yards to play. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you.
Don't be hitting people out of bounds.
Who's going to scrap? Who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play?
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. To the air again, Fields. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I am not scored in this.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that
I was on this route.
before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. Now Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. To throw is Fields. Here's Johnson with a reception.
What? Come on!
Pick up there at 22.
That is bullshit,
Put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that will cut this lead down to 13. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself.
I gave him 40 points for a 2-win team. Are you kidding me?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Ryan. That's complete to his running back, Camaro. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And they're going to speed things up here. And here comes the end around as Ryan just leaves this for his wide out. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Matt Ryan now breaks the huddle. His guys will go for 2. They'll turn to Kamara. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. See David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Stop doing the running game. That's the good thing. Passing game, it's good.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Really?
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
I know. This sucks, man.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Fields throwing again. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
What? Eric, what the hell?
First down as the tackle's made at the Saints.
Are you
42.
serious?
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
You let a computer player break your ankles like that? What is wrong with you?
So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35 on 2nd down, Fields. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Really, guys?
Inside the 5 to the 4.
The defense in this game is so bad. It's pathetic.
I tell you, there is no
and I'm not even bad at Madden. I just don't understand why the defense is so bad. So after Madden 17, it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And it's like they're just trying to put Band-Aids on top of Band-Aids on top of Band-Aids on top of Band-Aids. And this system will never work. That's why people are excited for NCAA Football 24 to come out, because it's doing more fighting.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Deontay Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to make some
That's actually
here to that deficit.
wrong because he's still on the field.
Extra point up and through
48
by
points.
Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Are you serious?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
3 yards deep.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
I can't even get to the 25. Are you serious?
The Saints again ready to go on offense. And you know, they're still very much in the driver's seat, but this second half, this offense has not looked as crisp as the first half, and now with a touchdown that just happened against them, I don't know, things a little more interesting right now.
And so often in games, we talk about a defense picking up for their offense. I think in this case, this offense needs to pick up for their defense. Let them get some rest on the sidelines now, since they just gave up a score. And as you noted, they need to get that crispness back from the first half. They need a big drive here.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. This is caught.
I'm surprised I caught that ball. I stopped, but I'm trying to make it easier.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's got it across
across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And
are you kidding me?
Going anywhere. They stop him.
Are you serious?
He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bears will get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it.
I was out of field goal range.
Possession is the key to everything. They just want to have
even from my 96 overall kicker, I was out of field goal range.
So they say, listen, go for it and try and
The
finish it
hell?
yourselves.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's like every time I play, it's always wild.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and that should do it. P.J. Williams with a pick. And the
I finally got a user alert.
football here at their own 18-yard line. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Smith in on the tackle. He's brought down back to the 16-yard line.
30, 45, 50, 45, 50.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand
I
column.
already got Harting that fast.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
What?
Ryan is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
Oh, let's go.
This is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
That drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to,
Good job, Matthew.
having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, 42 yards.
And the Saints are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Goodbye.
And
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
I finally put these guys away. Finally. I'm just want to go
Fields on first down.
629
now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he'll be
500 yards
right
to Justin Fields.
15-yard line. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Oh, come on.
Velus Jones, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit.
That's bullshit, bro. That should not be allowed.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he's going to go down right at the line of
That's
scrimmage.
bullshit. That's not allowed. Ain't no way in hell that throw should be allowed. There's no way.
Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
I really love this
the team
play.
expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He gets it left side to Johnson.
And he is going to have the Saints first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
Ryan wants to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.
Give up 500 yards to Justin Fields.
Idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly will. Everything clicking for them.
200 yards down there, moving.
Performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New Orleans,
the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win.
And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm mad I gave up 54 points. I scored 70. I had to put up 70 just to put away a 2-win team. It boggles my mind. Six straight for the Falcons. 3 straight. Oh, God. Oh, damn, they're 10-4. Oh, shit. Oh, plus 10 break tackle, play rack and tackle. Oh, shit. We had the same thing. How long is it? Alright, I've been on long enough.